Good morning, people, ladies and gentlemen. How are you after that storm? I thought I had all the time in the world this morning because last night I shoveled and I cleaned the car and I'm ready for my commute and then I just dawdled my time away. So here we are. It's arm day. It's a no-brainer. There's no reason not to do arms. It's a good thing. 21s, you can use barbell or dumbbell. And then, is it skull crusher first? No, it's a triceps push up. So that would be diamond or close grip push-ups, okay? Fair enough. There we go. I'm going to do this and say hello to whoever who's here. We shouldn't be here. We should be at some tropical island, I figure. Good stuff. Okay. I'm going to get going. 21s means 7 halfway up, 7 halfway down, and 7 full ones. That's one round, okay, of bicep curls. Get rid of that. I don't know how this one's going to feel. I'll just see. Remember, it's a warm-up to begin, right? So, seven. Now all the way up and come halfway down. Seven. And it feels good. The weight is right, but sometimes right first thing in the morning, your muscles say no. And 7. Good. And then those diamond push-ups are for triceps. So I think this is all superset, bicep, tricep, superset, bicep, tricep, superset. Sometimes we do a superset, bicep, bicep, superset. Sometimes we do some ridiculous things. This is a nice one, nice and balanced. All right. Of course, you can make these more difficult by lengthening your torso, right? Good. So, there we go. And we do this 3 times. And that triceps push-up is 12. I think later on we do some heavier triceps. So just use this as a warm-up, right? Warm up, warm up, warm up. Here I am with dumbbells for those bicep curls, right? So halfway up. And then you're going to take it all the way to the top. And then full out. They're still angry right now. It's okay. Seven. Wow. Surprised at that. Always, your body is an amazing tool. Just amazing. Ten. And 12. Remember that when you're the opposing muscle group is working as well. So while you're doing your tricep, those biceps are getting some, are being challenged as well. So even supersets between muscle groups add a double whammy, you know? Alrighty, last set for our 21s. Seven, and from the top, split second, clear that lactic acid and pump it out. Oh, nice job. So nice. So our last set here, and then what do we got? We've got spider curl. Those spider curls can be done with the bench on a incline, right? And it's here, or you could just bend over and do spiders, right? Or you could have yourself supported. Some people will have to have themselves supported. Or just do a regular bicep curl. Don't sweat all these little variations, okay? The little variations come into play after a really good long foundational block of time. That could mean 6 months, that could mean 2 years for some people, you'll know. But when you stop getting gains, when you stop seeing benefits, then you switch up little things, just little things. I think people think that they have to go harder and more maniacal once they hit plateaus. And you just have to go smarter, not crazier. Beautiful. Okay, so I guess for my skull crusher, I might even go on the floor for my skull crusher and then do my spiders with support. You see, the problem is that I didn't figure out to begin with was I need a flat bench for my skull crusher. And then I need an incline bench for my spiders if I so chose. So I'm just going to do that right here. I think you should be able to see. If I go, I don't know, let me know if you can't see. I'll probably be able to see us right here. Yeah, you're going to see it. I can do this because the weight isn't all that heavy, but definitely when you're using heavier weights, you need a rack on top, okay? It's hard to get that weight up when you're lying on the floor. And you gotta be safe, right? Gotta be safe. Oh, it's light, but not easy. Alrighty. I'm going to call that a success and go on to those spiders. Alrighty. They're going to dangle. The weights are going to dangle. So whether you're just in a forward lean position, you're going to have to watch your low back and your core, keeping it strong, or you could support it on your bench here and up. Oh, whenever I'm in that position, I I still get a little ding back here because I'm up. So pay attention. If that's not a good position for you, change it, right? There we go. This is almost like a pullover here. We did pullovers. Look at that. Even Steven. You've got to feel, if you're using a barbell, you got to feel the ridges and get your hands balanced. All right. And then I'm going to pull that over my head, up, and bend. Joint action is elbow only, okay? So the shoulder remains in place, and watch the snap. You're not going to snap it up there. Oh, woo. The other thing you could do here is a close grip bench press. That's going to hit those triceps as well. So if this movement, the pressure, is uncomfortable or not good for your particular situation today, then switch it. Good morning. Hi. Don Roberts, good morning. Yep. Hearts for my heart. I found my hat. I had it stored away. My favorite hat forever. So I should have been doing 12, 10, 8, 8, which means my weights would get a little bit heavier each time. I'm finding that this barbell is good morning. Good morning, Rita. Happy Friday. I'm finding that barbell weight is good for me there. But I am going to take my spiders up a little bit. Eight. Nice. And then actually, I might even, those are 5s. I wonder if these 2s will fit. I got 2.5s. It's a different, yeah, these fit. So I'm just going to take it up 5 more pounds and lower the rep scheme to 8. All right. Now, watch bringing it up overhead. Make sure that you've got it balanced. You're going to feel those little ridges. Find out where to put your fingers. Muscle it up. And then tricep extension is called a head banger or a skull crusher. Don't do either of those things. And 8. Right, we've got one more set of these. So we're going to those spiders. Good. Remember, we've got what, 1, 2 or 3 more supersets for this muscle group. So this really could be still a progressive warm-up to heavier loads with the wide curl and the hex press. 5 seconds on your eccentric phase, okay? We'll get that set up in a sec. Let's just do this last set. wherever you're at, whether you're resting, whether you're stretching, whether you're finishing up this fourth set for triceps and biceps. Barely. Gonna rest that there for a sec. So this is where I had, and you should get, a rack, a chest press rack. You could just set that barbell up there and get up. There we go. So wide curl, 10 drop 10, woo, and hex press, 12, 10, 8. Okay, so this is going to be one of those, again, that you're going to have several weights out. Hex press, good. Okay, so 10, drop 10, so 20. There and there, got my 8s. And I might go even for 12s. It's Friday. Finish off the week strong. All right. Drop sets means it's a 20 rep set, but you do 10 reps to failure, and then you lower it to a weight that you can handle, barely getting out 10 more, okay? So you're really challenging that muscle group. Barely 10. Good. I think that's going to be a nice pair for me. I'll keep the 8s out just in case. And then for the hex press, it's a bench press, so you're using a lot of chest. But because it's close here, triceps are going to get a lot of work, right? So press those together, up, down. 4. This one again is 12, 10, 8. So start with a reasonable weight, and then hex. Hex, you're going to push those dumbbells together, creating tension in your chest, and then just down and up. All right? The tension isn't so great that you're feeling a lot of stress in your joints. You just want enough of a contraction for your chest muscle, and then allow those triceps to help with that load. Watch your shoulder joint. It's an unusual position for this movement for your shoulder joint. For me, that weight isn't bad, but if I get heavier weights in this position, there seems to be a sticking point or something in there. Just be aware of your individual, what do you call them? Idiosyncrasies? I don't know. Something special to you that you might have to modify the movement, all right? It's all good. 10 and 10. And 10. Okay, Hex Press for 10s. You might be lifting heavier weight. I'm not sure how you're feeling today. And that's where you have to give yourself recommendations and then follow up without wimping out. Create tension, feel that in your chest muscle and in and around your shoulder joint, that hex pressure, transfers to that area of your chest. Perfect. Perfect for me. I liked it. You're still feeling it. I mean, we're targeting the tricep, but you're still feeling it in different areas, okay? And depending on how weak or how damaged, how injured, or if it's a chronic problem, depending on how acute that is at the moment, you probably will feel it in those areas rather than here. Just go with it. Go with it with common sense. This is the kind of thing that everything evens out in the wash, but the wash needs to be a long, long wash. Ooh, barely. Ooh. And 10 more, or 8 or 6, go to failure. Finish her up. 6. I think I can get 4 more out. 7, 8, 9, and 10 with a little bit of help from momentum, but we did it. Pull, pull, up. Okay, last one. Oh, we got abs too. Alternating iso holds. I like these ones. You're gonna alternate, so iso hold 1, 1, 2, 2. All right, and the same with alternating kickbacks. Alrighty. Up. Always use 2 10s or 2 12s. Don't pick up a 10 and a 12. Alrighty, home stretch, and then we got abs, right? Good stuff. Iso hold 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, holy 10. I don't know about you. Every Friday, this bicep blows up and burns faster than the other side. Right side, maybe I'm using it more. I don't know what the deal is there. Same thing, iso hold for your triceps. I don't know if these are going to be too much for me. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not too bad. Yeah, you want to feel challenged. You don't want it to be like, oh, I got 10 out easily. But when you see the number 10, you want to pick a weight that's going to challenge you for 10 reps. All right, moderate rep scheme it's a building set, but it's also a maintenance set. When you get down into the lower numbers, 8, 6 reps, 4 reps, you're generally building there, okay, and that's a focus. and the intention is carried out by rep schemes, not weight. Because weight is relative to how you feel that day, right? But if you see the rep scheme there, you can say, oh, whatever I can do for 4 reps today, my heavy set today. In general, you should be progressing upwards in weights, but that's not always the case. Woo! There's Karen's tutorial. Oh. Iso hold and alternating. 10. Watch. As tension builds up here, it might transfer to another area of your body and you say, what the heck did I do to get a low back strain? And oftentimes it's just tension, all right? So if you're holding it tense here, it could transfer down into another area. You can't totally avoid that tension, but you can certainly be aware of it. And then when you finish your set, then just shake it off and try and get it into your head. These muscles just want to jump in and help, and they don't need to. And 10. Okay, we got one more set of those guys, right? And then we're into our abs. We're gonna take a look at those abs. Toe touch, alternating or V-up. This is the one that nailed me 3 weeks ago. We did those. Oh, and I felt so athletic. And then I was hobbling like a little old lady the next day. I will be modifying my V-up toe touches. Reverse crunch and V-sit rope climb. And again, 3 exercises. If they don't suit you, choose 3 other exercises, right? Last set. Iso hold bicep curl. And 10. Nice. Tricep kickbacks. Whew. Eight, 9, and 10. Okay, forgot to mention, and I will try for a good period of time to cue forward flexed people, and if that is a no-no, you could support your head, or you could change that exercise. You can go overhead. You can do band press downs. You can do tricep dips, right? There's so many ways to challenge the tricep group without that forward lean, all right? But I would suggest that you try it every once in a while. You know, if you're engaged in a full body weight training program, muscles are going to start to get stronger around your problem areas. I'm thinking Taylor is going through a bit of a back issue time right now. And I just know that he's going to have to modify and keep going to physio and stay on it, right? That's the only thing you can do. There's no checking out. All right, here we go. Everyone's going at their own count, their own pace. It's a 15 rep set first, and then we're going to go 12, then we're going to go 10. As always, you're welcome to do 3 sets of 15 if that's where you're at. I usually find my little knot kicks in, and I have to go to 12 and 10 anyways. So play your game, right? Toe touch, alternating or V-up. So that would be here. Or that could be toe touch, 1, 2. Or that could be, this is what I was doing that day. I was going all the way up, 1. I might do a few, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll switch to the other side. And I'm going to call that at 5 and 5, and this will be my exploration into this exercise again. Because I'm doing it more thoughtfully, perhaps I won't have that injury or that, what was it called? It was just strain. I had a strain. Reverse curl. This could be modified if you keep it up here and you keep good support on your low back, right? This is a lot of hip flexor. What you're trying to do with your core is just hold it. Isometric contraction, okay? And actually, I think it like deepens a little bit in there somewhere. Yeah, good. And then the last one is, that rope pull. You're in a V-sit position. You might even be supported for this V-sit position. It's going to be up to you, right? So there's V-sit and rope pull. I don't know if it's going to be just as effective if I use a slight bit of help here. I think it could. I think it would be a good segue into a full rope pull V-sit movement because I am feeling quite a bit of activation in my core. So don't think you're wimping out when you're doing modified versions. If you try and do, expert level, what's expert? Expert level, you're going to injure yourself and you're going to start at the beginning anyways. Good, starting to feel that little guy. So I'm going to back off a bit. I think I'm getting 10 reps out of all of these, which is fair enough, right? When we're doing those forward leans and whatnot, we're doing abs. We're doing abs all week long with every exercise we do. Alternating V-up. I got 10 on that side. I'm just going to release and relax my neck a bit. I'm gathering tension there. That is probably... it's a realistic expectation is what I'm trying to say, Roll that neck if you need. So if you were to modify this a reverse curl, you could bend the knees. That would shorten. This lever is hard. Shortening the lever would make it a little easier. 1, 8, and 10. And here comes your rope pull. I think tomorrow I'm going to do our stretch session, and I'm going to go through a series of movements that's going to help you distinguish what muscles are working when you're doing these abs, okay? And I've had this book, it's called Awesome Abs, and I've been using this sequence forever. It's coordination exercises, coordinating those hip flexors with your abs to get the most out of your work. All right, so you guys show up for a stretch. It's really good for you. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 for me. That's it. That's one of those positions that it doesn't love. Last set. You guys ready to go? Or you might be going to the showers. It's up to you. You know you. Stretch. If you're doing your Tabata, up to you. Roll that neck. Reverse. Crunched. And 10. And now we have our rope pull. Supported or not. A little bit steamy in here. Let's go. And 10. Ooh, just in time. Up. Basic twist. We always start our Saturday sessions with basic twist. Bicep stretch is basically right here. That's a full stretch for the biceps, okay? So, and then a tricep stretch overhead. Now I consider these stretches just easing off tension, stretching out the muscle. It's not a flexibility exercise. It's just this moment with this tension, we're dissipating it. On Saturdays, we do stretches that that actually change the flexibility of the muscle long term. All right, so it's really worthwhile putting in the time for those. You really never know. You think you need to stretch your back, and it comes from your hamstrings, or it comes from the piriformis, or it comes from somewhere up here, hits down into your low back and then over to your hamstring. So that's why a good full body flexibility session is, and you know what? It's 15 or 20 minutes. Like, getting to learn the stretches takes a little bit of time. Good morning. But then once you do it, you just jump in, and then everyone learns their own variation of the movement that suits them. So I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Have a great day. I think I'm gonna go get my snowshoes today. Julie said she was out snowshoeing. It was the most incredible cardiovascular activity. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Yesterday, went for our walk with Mac. I landed flat on my back. Thank God the snow was really soft, but there is ice under there. It's like, oh boy, this is not cardio. It's an obstacle course. So everyone stay safe on the roads. I mean, I don't think it's like this anywhere else in the region, but anyways, moving around Fort Erie is still a little treacherous. Stay safe, stay warm. See you tomorrow, you guys. I'll let you know what time. I thought I changed it. Hang on one second. Let's do this. Because I have a client. I think I changed it to 7:30, if that works for anybody. Because I have a 7:30. Oh. I was thinking of changing it to 7. I'll let you know, okay? Because I have a 6:30 and then a 7:30. And I thought we would sneak it in there at 7 o'clock. If that's, just give me a yes or a no. Definitely no. You know, you can always jump back in later on. Like at 8:30, it'll be on the timeline and you can follow it then. But showing up live, that's what I would like to do. Anyways, talking too much today. Have a good one. Hello, Renee. Have a great Friday. Happy Friday.